And
you.
before he gives his message, our new director of our Sunday school here in Las Vegas, Josh and Anka Herstein, they'd like to present flowers.
Thank you. Go on, take a picture. Come in.
Oh, nice.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Thank you. Please receive. I never received that kind of heavy flower bouquet. I don't know why heavy, but thank you so much. But everybody hot in there, so maybe. So I came this time Las Vegas for Wongo University graduation last Friday night. This is the second graduation ceremony, and first one is 3, and this time 7 graduate from Wongo University, and let's give them a big hand, yes. And people getting more interested in this Oriental medicine. So many of our second generations want to try to study this medicine and health care system. Thank you that President Dr. Davis, give him a big hand, yes, thank you. And I have spent time last night with Las Vegas CUP members, and I took them to dinner. Where you want to go? And they said, "Oh, Makino." And we had a good time over there. And then Reverend mentioned, this fish coming from our company. So I went to 2 more trips to eat sushi. So we have wonderful family members here, first gen, second gen, and our band is getting better and better. Give them big hand, yes. I think Sunday service is very important with worshiping with this kind of music. I just came back from a 1 month worldwide blessing tour with a True Mother. After True Mother came to New York, and we had a very victorious ceremony at Nassau Coliseum rally, and 20,000 people and 5,000 choir members came from over 300 outside churches. So this is really, welcoming ceremony for the sake of our dear true parents. And True Mother share wonderful message. This country, America, God prepared country, God chosen nation, and America must revive, centering on true parents. Only that is the way America become new America. And God blessed a country. And always I wish, after I tour with the True Mother, Zimbabwe and Cape Town and Nepal and some European nation, there are no country like America. I share yesterday CUP members. There are no country like America. God blessed the nation. This country is chosen by God. This is the reason true parents and true family came to America, save this country, because God blessed country, God prepared the country for the sake of 7.6 billion humankind. Thank you, Yamaguchi-san. So I thought when Reverend Compton called Yamaguchi-san coming from the podium for prayer, but different Yamaguchi came in. So we have new Yamaguchi here from Maryland. So after we came to Korea, we have a big victory 축수매, and I proudly share with 3,500 leaders from Korea and Japan and international and America. There are no other choice, no other option. We must become first-class 천일국 nation. So this is my commitment. I really hope your commitment as well. So I don't just saying a worldwide speaking tour. You know, I really analyze about this time True Mother's tour, Africa and Nepal. This is a blessing tour. So this today is my title. I quoted from True Mother's 1995 message, The Ideal Home and World Peace. And I like to share one paragraph, 1995 True Mother's message. True world peace has never been accomplished on this earth. And yet, this has been the one constant dream of all humanity throughout history. In order for this dream to be realized, a peaceful nation and society must be realized first. A peaceful nation and society can only grow out of the premise of a peaceful home. In this light, the peaceful and ideal home is the very starting point and the basic unit for the peaceful world. You know, we cannot hear so much peaceful world and world peace. Any other church, any other organization, centering on true parents and our unification family church, we have heard so many times world peace. What is meaning of world peace with true parents idea? So true parents philosophy and true parents idea, how can we bring God's original ideal peaceful world? This is none other than we pursuing a 천일국 nation, the kingdom of heaven on earth and in heaven. So this is our churchy special and specialty. How can we bring world peace? So conclusion is very clear. Ideal home, ideal family is fundamental core principle for the sake of world peace. Without the ideal family, there are no world peace. There are no community in peace. No nation in peace without ideal home, ideal family. So this time I see through mother how much she invested her even 1 ounce of energy for the sake of this country, Zimbabwe and South Africa and Nepal. You know, when we arrive in Zimbabwe, weather is over 90 degrees. And even the sunlight, even though we have a tent, and I can feel hot heat coming, even that tent, my face. So after I came home, my wife said, "Oh, you born." Oh, I never went to the beach, or I never went to any place else, but she said, "You have a bond." So that kind of strong sunlight and nighttime. So we call that Sunday early morning, 8 a.m. blessing ceremony. 8 a.m., not 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. 8 a.m. Can you imagine? Who will come 8 a.m. for the sake of this blessing ceremony? So we have very hard time to bringing people, and we expected full over this stadium, Zimbabwe, and maybe around we estimated over 30,000 people gathered together, and they stay all day with sunlight, and even lawn, grass is born. It become green to yellow. So that kind of hot weather, but true mother stay that stadium podium over 1 hour. So this is true mother's commitment. I must go back Africa and bless this land God prepared. You know, our humans originated from this continent. There are so many ideas. Mother, you've been Africa early this year. Already you blessed Senegal as a representative country, this continent, and you went to Korea Island and you liberated all suffering ancestors of African native and African traditional way of blessing. So why we have to go back to Zimbabwe and South Africa? But true mother is very clear. God prepared men and women waiting for me. They are waiting for me 1,000 years. They've been waiting for me 2,000 years. I can hear them. So how can I cancel or stop doing this trip? I have only one purpose. Find out these righteous people and tell them, because of your 1,000 years prayer, I am here today. Zimbabwe, country situation, politically, economically, socially, dysfunctioned. I cannot see we have this kind of land and this kind of suffering people. What president, what governors, what elected official they doing? How these elected people make people into misery lifestyle. So I can feel right away. But however, true Mother's Day, very humble hotel, 4 days, and day and night, True Mother invite the local church leaders. We have only 10 members over there. Only 10 members. So this is, I believe, greatest challenge we never had before. And True Mother trip to Africa, this is the second time this year. And we know about Danga, Bishop Danga. He called, I have a few million followers. And he had big followers. And we believe around over 60,000 people gathering, but over 30,000 people gathered together, centering on True Parents, and True Mother blessed them. So True Mother mentioned, I came here for you, Bishop Danga. And Bishop Danga himself prepared this blessing ceremony. And he arranged a meeting with the president of Zimbabwe, and then True Mother met him twice while we were there. And so many young people came out on the street and demonstration for the peace and for the ideal family and for the blessing ceremony. And 4 days she never went out in a hotel room, and she really prepared sincerely for the sake of Zimbabwe blessing ceremony. And Zimbabwe, the president to welcome True Mother, and Bishop Danga came to even Korea with us for victory ceremony, and he testified about his nation, and he brought one minister from government, and they really want to try another big blessing next year, early next year, over 100,000 people centering on president. And Bishop Danga, how a True Mother thinking of him as her son, because he testified a True Mother as the only begotten daughter, and True Mother is mother for the all human being. In a sense, Bishop Danga, saved his people and his nation. Because of him, True Mother came to Zimbabwe, never before, first time. And last year, we had a marathon at Madison Square Garden Valley, centering on True Mother, July 15. And week before, I got phone call from True Mother, I will bring 3 African leaders to New York, and please educate it well. And one of them is Bishop Danga. And Bishop Danga came to New York, and Archbishop Sterling gave some divine principle, perspective, his testimonies. And after rally, True Mother invited this Bishop Danga and a prophet Habeda, prophet Hadebe, thank you, and that Mansour from Senegal, Zimbabwe, and South African, and Senegalese, and 3 religious leaders, True Mother invited them to New York. And after rally, True Mother invited them to personal dinner centering on True Mother at the East Garden. And at that time, I was MC, few people on the table, and then I introduced them to True Mother. First time True Mother met them, and this is special guest of True Mother. But True Mother corrected me. They are not my special guest. They are my family member. Because True Mother already knew they are testifying about the true parents for the sake of their people, for the sake of their nations. So already Bishop Danga prepared himself long time to meet True Mother as your only begotten daughter, and True Mother testified, Bishop Danga is my son. So this kind of relationship, Bishop Danga tried to invite True Mother to his nation, Zimbabwe, for the sake of a blessing, and True Mother blessed them. She invested everything she had. Every internal effort and external economical foundations, True Mother invested everything for the sake of Zimbabwe because of her son, Bishop Danga, keep testifying, never change, never wavering, and about True Mother's situation. And True Mother is a mother of all human beings, and True Mother is the only begotten daughter. And this really lay down foundation can invite True Mother over there. And what True Mother blessed at blessing ceremony, you who have received the blessing today have gained the qualification to go through the gate of heaven. Even they never met before True Mother. Those who receive blessing over there under the heart or whether who you receive a blessing today, you have gained qualification to go through the gate of heaven. Just came and see True Mother. They already have a blessing and qualification to enter the kingdom of heaven. This is True Mother's blessing, both in the past and present time. People have longed for a unified world of peace. Yet that dream is steadily growing more distance, not close. The 200 or so nations in which the 7.6 billion people of the world live have borders. We not communicate to one another. We hate one another. We kill one another. We take it people for the sake of their country and for the sake of themselves. So how can we bring world peace in this kind of condition? Only blessing ceremony, only who receive the blessing today, you have qualification to enter the kingdom of heaven. And this is a true mother's prayer. I pray that all the blessed couple given birth here today will become eternal, true blessed couple who can open the doors to the kingdom of heaven on earth and the kingdom of heaven in heaven. So today, who blessed here, all your blessed couple, you made miracle in our history. So some people, Zimbabwe government is sanctioned by USA government and European government, and they are very lifestyle suffering. So some of the government official, that Mother Moon, Worldwide Foundations, and Washington Times, and Mother Moon can help when she come into my country, lift this sanction by USA government and EU nations. But however, true mother's ideas and true mother educating this government people, I am not here just to help you lifting this sanction or economical way. I am here eternal blessing. Eternal blessing, you have qualified men and women and family member now to enter the kingdom of heaven on earth. This is most a blessing to you and to your people, to your nation. So even this hot weather, I see True Mother is getting wet, this white dress. And still, she is pouring out her energy and educate these people. I am here as representatives of heavenly parents to give the key of kingdom of heaven on earth. Our 6,000 years human being waiting for this day. This is, True Mother said, miracle. This is a miracle moment in human history and in your nation's history. In South Africa, Cape Town looks a lot better than Zimbabwe. Cape Town, like a European city, very well developed and advanced. But they're warning us, don't go out to hotel nighttime. Most highest crime rate in this continent. Looks great, but internally, this country and this social system really struggling. Black and white. And rich people and poor people. And they are so much divided. And True Mother knew about this situation. once again, true mother emphasized these people who are suffering for the sake of surviving their family, their community, their tribe, their nation. True Mother mentioned this true family movement is the only shortcut to a world of peace, the only way to become a child whom heavenly parents can embrace is through the blessing. Through this blessing, through the true family movement, you yourself will become tribal Messiah and can liberate your ancestors by fulfilling your responsibility as a blessed central family. Not only true Mother blessed these suffering people. After you receive today blessing, you have authority to come to before heaven, before true parents, before your ancestors, and you can liberate even your ancestors and bless your ancestors. What is your portion of responsibility? First, attending true parents. This is first condition you have a qualification to enter the kingdom of heaven on earth. Attending true parents. This is first condition. And this prophet, we call prophet Hadebe. This is a young man. I don't know you watch this blessing ceremony, Cape Town. You know, we have a very hard time. And this religious leaders, Hadebe, and this political figure, Nelson Mandela's grandson, they're not united together. So we almost canceled trip to Cape Town, but through Mother's commitment, God prepared one righteous man. Means this prophet Hadebe. And even day before, he never came to Cape Town to meet the true Mother. But the day, the blessing, he showed up. And he testified and he reflected about this struggling with the political figures. You see, when he appeared that stadium, that hall, his followers, over 500 people came and they shout and about him, and whenever he spoke, everybody stand up and attending him. So he has very good foundation, Johannesburg and Cape Town. And their denomination believe him as a prophet. One prophet, they believe, every 100 years appear before them, leading them to the kingdom of heaven. So this Hadebe is that kind of position. So I am not sure how True Mother invited these three figures from Africa last year and this year. she went to Senegal in January. And November this year, she went to Zimbabwe for Bishop Tanga and Prophet Hadebe from South Africa. This time, we had around over 3,000 couples blessing, and after Hadebe met the true mother, and he pledged again next year, over 100,000 blessing ceremony before true mother. So this is a victory over true mother. True mother's love for the sake of Bishop Tanga and Prophet Hadabe. And they pledged before true mother, next year I will bring 100,000 people. This is miracle to my eye to believe. And true mother, I'm not sure, maybe next year true mother going back to Zimbabwe and South Africa, maybe so, because of her sons doing on behalf of true parents in Zimbabwe and South Africa. So there, that blessing fever is, I cannot really express any language. So how and true mothers appear to them like a Savior and Messiah, and depressed, oppressed, and suffered thousand years, and true mother came this land and blessed and liberated their all spiritual background and blessed them, and you have my authority, liberate your ancestors and blessing. Let's give true mother a big hand, a great job. So my conclusion is how precious as a blessed central family. There are no other people can receive this blessing. So we have qualification. We have qualification. We have a key to open the kingdom of heaven. I don't know how many doors we're going to open, but we have that key. So we must share this message as a true family movement, as a true mother mentioned. Those who participated in this movement, we have authority and qualification to enter the kingdom of heaven on earth. Revelation mentioned, 144,000 people will enter and blessed by and selected by second coming of our Lord. But we, as Revelation mentioned, all blessed central family, we have that kind of responsibility with qualification. So I really share with you what is the mission of a true mother, what is the mission of a true parent, what is the mission of a second coming Messiah, none other than blessing. Blessing. Those who receive this blessing, they are, we call, blessed family. They have authority like a true parents. So dear brothers and sisters, and Bless Central family, and let us have this blessing, this value, and let us practice with true family movement, like tribal Messiah activities everywhere. Our corner to corner, this state of Nevada and city of Las Vegas, and this is our own responsibility. Everybody must fulfill. Thank you, and God bless you.